Hey y'all, Rachel here, and I am super excited to show you an easy technique today. We are going to learn how to blanch and shock. If you've never done this before, I will walk you through it. Do not worry, very, very easy. We are going to make some bright, verdant broccoli rabe that's going to have a little spicy, garlicky chili oil just drizzled all over the top. And then we're going to finish it off with a little salty feta, because who doesn't love feta? Feta makes it better. And today's video is sponsored by our friends at American Express Gold Card. So very simply, the first thing I'm going to do is just trim off these dead ends of this broccoli rabe. I have 2 bunches here, and it's a very flexible recipe. So if you are planning on cooking for more than 2 people, just toss in a couple of other bunches and you're good to go. And you just want to chop off these woody ends and discard them. Now I have our beautiful broccoli rabe all trimmed and ready for a dunk. So blanching and shocking. Blanching itself is cooking a vegetable or a fruit in a boiling salted pot of water. Now what that does is it cooks it without overcooking it, because generally when you blanch, it's going to be a quick amount of time. And shocking essentially is dunking that vegetable or fruit into a bowl of ice water, and that completely stops the cooking process, preventing the vegetable or the fruit from overcooking. Now you can blanch and shock a variety of vegetables. A lot of people do it with green vegetables, just because when you blanch a green vegetable and then shock it, it retains that beautiful green color that everyone loves. There's a variety of other reasons to do it. For example, if you wanted to easily peel a tomato, you can blanch it and then the skin comes right off. Or even almonds, I've done that before, that little papery skin that you can never get off and it's such a pain. Blanching, you're good to go. So I have a large pot of boiling water and I am going to add a lot of salt. This is really going to be the only seasoning that the broccoli rabe gets while it's cooking, so it's important to make sure you're putting enough in there. Now, going to drop the broccoli rabe into the pot. Gonna give that a good stir and let it go for 3 minutes. So 2 important pieces of the puzzle for blanching and shocking, other than the boiling water, is something to shock it in. So we have a big bowl of very, very cold water with some ice in it, and then we also have a sheet tray that's been lined with paper towels that the broccoli rabe will dry off on once we're done. So our broccoli rabe is beautiful, bright green, and it is time to shock. Take a whole bunch of it. We're gonna move it right over into the ice water. See how the cooking and the steam just stops immediately? We've retained this beautiful green color, and now just pull it right out and we'll add it to our sheet tray lined with paper towels. Okay, the last thing that we need to do to this veg is just squeeze it out a little bit. So you don't want to have any of this get waterlogged or run the risk of just not tasting like broccoli rabe anymore. So take it and just gently kind of squeeze down it. You can see some water come out of there, and put it to the side. And y'all, another thing I forgot to mention about the great part of blanching broccoli rabe, this is an inherently bitter veg, right? So if you've had it and you're like, ugh, as soon as you eat it, there's a reason why. And the great thing about blanching is it removes a lot of that bitterness, so that all you're left with is this very vegetal, delicious tasting green. And it kind of almost tastes like broccoli and like a chicory, like escarole or something like that. It just has this small little back tinge of bitterness. It's nothing too crazy at all. So the next step, we are just going to peel and slice some garlic, and this is going to be for an infused oil we're going to put over top of the broccoli rabe. 3 cloves of garlic. All right, the final part in this step is an infused oil. So we are putting a 1/4 cup of olive oil into a small skillet, and then adding our garlic cloves, sliced. And then we also have here some Aleppo pepper. It is a really floral, beautiful spice. It does not add too much heat. So honestly, if you don't have this at home, you could substitute paprika with just a pinch of red chili flakes. Really just whatever you have is totally fine. Okay, and then this goes on to medium-low heat. And that is going to saute up for about 7 to 9 minutes. We just want to get a light golden color on these garlic cloves. Also, as a nice garnish, we are going to cut some wedges of lemon, very simply. When stocking your pantry, use your American Express Gold Card while checking items off your shopping list and get 4 times the points at U.S. supermarkets. Points limit and terms apply. To help fight the spread of COVID-19, American Express is matching card members' donations to Feeding America, up to $1 million in total donations, when card members use membership reward points. So y'all, we are going to top this off with a little spritz of lemon juice. We're going to do a little bit of extra Aleppo pepper because why not? I live my best life this way. And then just finish it off with a little flaky salt. Beautiful. Okay, y'all, my favorite time is upon us. It is time to eat and to try. I am so excited. Oh my God, I love this dish so much. Oh my gosh. I have made this like 5 times before this video, and I never get tired of it. It retains just a little bit of bitterness, but the broccoli rabe is perfectly cooked. The blanching did exactly what I intended it to do. It still makes it bright green, cooks it through, but all of the bitterness is gone, except for that little tinge at the end. You've got the salty, creamy bites from the feta cheese. This oil, I literally would put it on my own arm and eat it, y'all, no joke. The crispy garlic gives you that nice textural element. Like, seriously, serve this up with everything. Favorite crispy tofu would be so nice on top. I've done it with a pork chop. I've done it with roast chicken. Like, I'm going in for another one because it's so good. Oh my gosh, it's amazing, y'all. You have to do this. Learn how to blanch and shock. It's super, super easy. Yum. And if you would like to get this recipe, you can go to thefeedfeed.com. And I'd like to thank our friends at American Express Gold Card for sponsoring this video.